Hey guys, and welcome to Clashing Mega. Today I'm actually going to be doing a war recap. As many of y'all know, my clan's war log is actually not the best. And over the past 2 days, me and my clan have decided we're actually going to do our best to flip that. By putting lower town hall accounts in. We used to only do like town hall 9s and above. Now this war, I think we got even a town hall 7. I know we got a town hall 7. Because I have a account called Tiny Mega in there. Yeah, so we got 3 town hall 7s. In the very first war ever, we've definitely done like that. But what I wanted to show y'all was a few attacks that my clan has actually done this war. But before I get into that, I actually want to show you attacks done on me. Or I'm not going to actually show the attacks done on me, but I want y'all to take a look at this. That their number 1, 2, and 3 were all Town Hall 11s. And as you can see right here, there is a Town Hall, their number 2 hit me for 2-star 81%, and their number 3 hit me for 2-star 88%. So that means that 2 Town Hall 11s failed to 3-star me in this war. Obviously saying something about their attacking skills, but that also says something about my base design. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into a few of these replays. The first one's going to be by Kyle on a Town Hall 11. A little Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 action. Kyle is probably one of the best lower attacking Town Hall 11s that we have. As you can see, he's doing a bowler walk right here. By far not a max Town Hall 11. It didn't even have an Eagle Artillery that I can see. Unless I'm just blind. It's got 2 level 3 Infernos right there. But it is still a Town Hall 11. It's got near max Warden and 2 level 30 heroes. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the replay. As you can see, he's got a Golem and a Giant in the CC. And in my opinion, bowlers are probably one of the most powerful troops in this game, especially whenever you max them out. As you can just, there's so many things you can do with them. You can attack ground. You can do them to, clear some spots for an air attack. Maybe take down a couple of ADs. Maybe even an Inferno Tower. Who knows what. They're just a very, very powerful troop, especially when used with a Warden. I would say they're probably the first strongest troops, right above Loons. I think Loons are are probably the second strongest troop in this game. Then closely followed by the Witches, in my opinion. I think the Witches are probably the third strongest troop in this game. But I apologize for if y'all hear any of the noise outside. Lots of kids outside playing right now, enjoying the weather after the hurricane the past 2 days, making the weather just terrible. But and also just, I know they're not an offensive or a defensive troop, but I believe when used right, healers are a pretty powerful troop, as they can keep your troops alive for a lot longer than they should have been alive. And it only takes 3, 4, maybe even 5 healers to keep whatever troop or hero it is that you want to keep alive. I'm actually a big fan of the Queen Walk. And I usually use 4 healers for it. But as you can see, this was a very, very good attack on a relatively new-looking Town Hall 11. Or maybe he was just trying to engineer. I'm not exactly sure. I do think that he got very, very close to the time limit. I think he only had like 5 or 4 seconds left in the raid. But as you can see, that didn't affect him as he got the 3-star. Again, I apologize for the lagginess of my phone. I'm trying to work on getting a new one. Actually, the next attack I wanted to show y'all was done by Ace of Spades on a Town Hall 7. I mean, a Town Hall 9. And it is a Lava Lunion attack. And the reason I actually wanted to show y'all this is, it's not actually because, you know, the attack was just the world's best attack. I mean, it was a very, very good attack. But the reason I wanted to actually show y'all this is, as y'all can see, there is 2 expos there. I can't exactly tell 100% if they're level 1 or level 2, but I know that they're not level 3. The problem with this base is everything on it except for the air defenses are maxed and the expos. And the problem with a account like this, and the walls are just terrible, is the heroes. Okay, whenever you have expos, you really need like level 20 heroes. Otherwise, you're going to be pulling Town Hall or people that you don't have any idea how to 3-star. So I strongly suggest for any of you new Town Hall 9s or the Town Hall 9s that haven't yet built expos to not do that until heroes are at the very least 2020. I made the mistake of building my expos whenever I got my heroes to 1515, and it took a lot of work to even get a 2-star on some of the accounts I was pulling, the town halls I was pulling. As many of y'all know, my heroes are now 2023, and I'm a max Town Hall 9 other than those 2 heroes. But I just strongly suggest to hold off on expos as a Town Hall 9. And the same goes with Inferno Towers at Town Hall 10. I would say you'd need at least to be 35 heroes before you even want to think about building the Infernos. And even again at Town Hall 11, you might want to think about, you know, getting your heroes possibly even to max because you only have 5 levels before you even think about building the Eagle Artillery. And the last replay I actually want to show you, I really wasn't going to include in this video, but my clan mates kept telling me I should. It's actually an attack on a pretty much max Town Hall 9, except for I think its heroes were 2020. But it's a Town Hall 9 that I actually 3-starred with an attack called Witch Slap. And I wasn't really wanting to include it because I didn't think it was that good, but I had so many of my clanmates telling me I should include it, so here it goes. Witch Slap is actually a pretty OP attack when used properly. As you can see, I took 10 witches and 5 healers. Just the 5th healer wasn't necessary, but I always like to carry it just in case for those middle two witches, as you can see. And actually, I actually wanted my bowlers to go around the outside of the base. In Witch Slap, you really kind of only want certain. You really just want your witches and possibly your heroes. And it wouldn't hurt you if the bowlers went up the middle. But you really, really want something going around the edges too to go ahead and knock off those pesky border defenses. But as you can see, I have my queen going straight through to the middle, and the queen actually plays a huge, huge part in this attack. Which for Witch Slap, you really kind of need a high level queen. Anyways, I would suggest like at the bare minimum level 20. But she plays a huge part in this. As you can see, there's a couple of bowlers. It looks like there's a witch and there's 3 or 4. One whiz and 3 or 4 witches. But I wanna focus on this queen, as I know the attack's called a Witch Slap, but the queen is the biggest threat in this attack right now. The healers really couldn't keep those 2 witches alive, as they both eventually get vaporized by a big bomb. And it's very important that the king actually did go inside to get that AD, or else my healers would have been toast. But I'm already up to 65% 67% 2-star. And I really don't have very many troops left. It looks like I got 3 witches at the bottom, a bowler, my king's already gone down. The biggest thing I have that's still alive is my queen. And the reason that it's so dangerous that she's still alive is she's still got over half of her health. As you can see, it's going down right here because she's got a Archer Tower and a Tesla hitting her. But without her, this attack would have not been a 3-star. It would have probably been around a 2-star, 70%. Which is another reason why I suggest you get your heroes up as fast as possible. I know they take a long time. I know they take a lot longer than walls, but they are worth it. They are definitely, definitely worth it. Gonna go ahead and speed up this attack. But as you can see, the queen was a huge role in this attack. With that being said, I hope all y'all have a wonderful day. Peace out.